Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's been a while. I'm going to try to be a bit more frequent. Things are getting interesting in Pokemon Go. It's honestly been a good December, really. There were different events. We started seeing community days, got new raid bosses. They had problems with Kyogre, fixed it right away. We've had these recent raid passes that went out. People wondering what the heck was going on with those, and Niantic just came out and said, "Hey, made a mistake. Problem with the code. Not the end of the world. Enjoy your free passes. If you can't make it to those, you honestly kind of didn't earn them anyway." And I didn't get any raid passes this time around, so I'm not hating on the people who got them and didn't really earn them because they just kind of spun a stop, didn't really do a raid there maybe 6 months ago. If it's a place that you can't really have access to, kind of stinks you can't, but you're in the same boat as I am. So I'm not hating on those who got the passes, and I'm glad that Pokemon didn't take them away. Good on you, Niantic. For everyone who doesn't know about the little news thing here, take a look at the top right-hand corner. When you open up your Pokédex, they have relevant news there now. Kind of love that feature. So RayQuaza should be coming out tomorrow. I'm kind of on the fence about hitting him up hard or still going up with Kyogre while we have Kyogre for another week, because he's going to be up for a while. He's going to be up for over a month. So I'll probably just go to the legendary raids wherever friends are at, and whatever happens to pop when we're there, I'll fight either one. I don't really care. I don't have a perfect Kyogre. I did get a 98 to drop, and I've had some decent success with him. I started out not having any success with him. I was 2 for 8 in the first weekend that he came out, and it was crazy. And since then, even with those 8, or I guess initial 6 that I didn't catch, I'm over half of them at this point, and I have a 98% one, so I was happy with those results. And I bring up Kyogre not just because he's overlapping RayQuaza, so you might have the same conundrum that I do, but because he has Blizzard as an option, and I'm probably going to change that one. But this is going to be kind of cool because you can use a water type against Rayquaza that has an ice attack but can't take extra damage. Let's take a peek for a second at what he's vulnerable to. He is vulnerable to ice, and so when you consider ice, you have Articuno, Lampress, Cloyster, you have Pennywise. Yeah, he'll probably scare him to death anyway. Pillow-Swine, who's going to have another evolve in Gen 4. So save your candy. Don't evolve all your little swine-ubs. He also is allergic to fairy type. So not a lot of awesome fairies, at least by my standard here. Gardevoir is definitely going to be the best one. I'd recommend that you evolve your Gardevoir, because even though this one doesn't have the fairy attacks, you can always obviously re-roll and get those. Or electric actually does good damage against flying types, which Rayquaza is. So you don't have to change that one on your Gardevoir if you like to have that strong electric attack on a strong attacker. Another one, obviously Dragon. Dragon versus Dragon. Dragon on Dragon hatred. Dragonite's going to do well against him. Dragon moves. I could re-roll that one. But honestly, I kind of don't want to roll a dragon against a dragon, because that's going to be a bigger dragon than mine. He's going to whoop the crap out of me. And my Dragonite's not going to last nearly as long. Probably going to be one special move, and I'm out. So not real excited about using that against Rayquaza. He would do pretty good damage, though, for the few minutes he was in there. Tyranitar, Rhydon, Golem, those have been king for many of these raids, right? So, you can stick with those. You probably have more than a team of those as it is, so you wouldn't even have to pepper in any fairy types. So I kind of like to use unique ones. And so if you have like a Kyogre that's a water type and he has Blizzard, that ice is going to do damage. but you don't have to worry about the extra damage that he could possibly take. Keep in mind, if he does have a rock attack, which I know Ancient Power is his strong move, and I say strong loosely because I'm not too afraid of it. That's going to be strong against fire, ice, flying, and bug. So that's going to kind of ruin out Zapdos. That's going to ruin out Articuno because he's going to be taking double damage to it. And it is Ancient Power, but it's also going to be doing super effective damage. So I'm not crazy excited about having guys in there taking that extra damage. And I know that some people like to rotate who they're fighting against the raid boss depending on what his super move is. I'm kind of too lazy to do that. Maybe you're in the same boat where you're like, whatever, I don't want to adjust my team depending on his strong move. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't want to have 3 different groups, 3 different teams designated for him depending on his special move. I've got 6 strong Pokemon that he's not going to do extra damage against. So I'm going to focus on those. It's a personal preference. Electric is going to be another type that he's going to do that are going to do well against him, because think about it, he's flying. He's flying. So yeah, you can use your Raikou. Zapdos you can use, but again, he's a flying type. Sorry, that's the raid chat going. People are getting together. Ampharos you can definitely use. Again, I probably won't use the Zapdos because he's flying, and I don't want to have to sit there and think, okay, depending on the special move from RayQuaza, he's going to do extra flying damage. So kind of going to stick away from Zapdos. With Jolteon, I'd probably use him in a bigger group, sure, but I mean, I've got Raikous that I can use and power some of those up as well if I ever get more Stardust. So yeah, I'll probably use a Kyogre, probably using a Tyranitar, a Golem. I want to get 3 unique ones in there. Using the Gardevoir, that's 4. What other type is he? He's Dragon. I probably want to use something with a Dragon move that isn't a Dragon type or any of the other types that he's going to do damage against. So again, to recap, we have Gardevoir, Tyranitar, Golem, Rhydon, Kyogre. You have 5 right there in the mix that aren't going to take extra damage no matter what attack he has, but are still going to do very good damage against him. Again, rock moves, ice moves, those are going to be the main focus. Fairy moves. With his flying type, that's going to be strong against grass, fighting, and bug, so I have no worries there. He's just going to take extra damage from the electric. So I'm kind of happy with the results on that. Good luck, and I hope that you guys have fun with it.